Hey, and hello, where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Why is it not working? Oh no, we're off to a bad start. Let me maybe unplug my controller. And plug it back in. Do I have to go back out of the game and tell Steam to use my controller again? That would be annoying, but I'll try. Controller. Yeah, that should be fine. Play. Oh boy! But now you can enjoy this cute intro. This part isn't as cute. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Wait, why is the right analog stick now moving the thing, but not the left one anymore? It wasn't like that last time. I mean, if it works, I guess, then whatever. But that's weird. Happy birthday! There are 30 clues to be found. Jeez. Meat Lovers Pizza from Uncle Tim's restaurant. My favorite. This dude's got a joker. No, why this card? It already feels unnatural to be using the right stick. But anyway. Why this card? I need to give it to Grandpa somehow. I wonder who Grandpa is. Probably this guy. Looks like Mary or Grandpa will win this game. Mary's key. Memorial. A wedding ring. Oh, I can win next turn. Luxoria, Miss Grinsnow, line manager. A redding wing. Rose. We will be a bit late, sorry. Matthew. But I can guarantee that he'll definitely love my gift. It's a good thing his birthday is on a weekend. Have fun. So it's Grandpa's good birthday, I guess. Could also be Ethan's, maybe. But, you know, I feel like if this is probably... Wait, I guess no, wait. Matthew could... Wait, is Matthew the Grandpa? Could be Grandpa. Yeah, it could be Grandpa. Could be. So then it might be Ethan or the sons / the dads. Who knows? It's a good thing his birthday on weekend. Sorry about that, Clara. In my defense, when I had my 50th, we only had an online video meetup because I live so far away. Abigail. So the surprise party is a great idea. Growing up, Gary has always liked coffee, so I figured this should be the best gift for him. Gary. So it's not Ethan. Unless Miss Abigail is just suddenly switching topics for no good reason. Yeah, nice pick. Time for me to win. Have you picked a costume for the murder mystery party? It's coming up next Friday. And then at the murder mystery, there's gonna be an actual murder. And this game's gonna shift from nice and cozy to totally brutal and evil and fucking... what's the word everybody always wants their things to be? Dark. It's gonna be so dark. Wow. Don't forget that Rose and Abigail took their husbands' names. Okay. Noah. Yeah, Josh and I prefer hot wings. I'm kind of tired of seeing pizza everywhere, so anything else will do. Don't tell Dad that though. So that's why he's got the hot wings here. Noah. You know what, maybe we can already just put in Noah in here, who's probably here, right? Or maybe not. Oh boy, an entire chart. I brewed some tea beforehand. Hopefully it's already cold enough for me to drink. Nah, just touching the mug, it's still way too hot. We've seen these before. Wedding ring, Crust & Co. Pizza dining experience. Sometimes it's better to get some boots on the ground experience before starting your own company. What did your dad say? Doesn't he work in marketing? What, we can't click on Luna? Shitty. Shitty game. Bad. Bell and Silk. Timeless elegance. Sylvia G at bellandsilk.com. Jara. Her partner in this business. We'll be back to the grind on Monday. The bag can wait until then. Don't worry, I can handle it. It's just 3 days. Tell your dad I said happy birthday. Okay, so it is Dad's birthday. After all. So October 20th, 21st and 22nd, right? That's fine. I understand that you need some time to get everything ready for the party. 20th through 22nd is something. Why don't you ask Rose? She works with established dressmakers. I always ask her for recommendations when I need a custom dress. Always, so you need those frequently. Can't click on the dog either. You just graduated from high school, right? Are you going to college? What major? I'm thinking of theater, but I still don't know. How's your school? Sucks. They don't even let us click the dogs in there. Happy birthday, Uncle. So she's a niece. The present is from Mom, Dad, Erin, and me. Erin was the witch lady, right? This girl's married. Or at least engaged or something, probably. Happy birthday, you like the present. It's a limited edition. Party perfect, where events come to shine, come to live. Family birthday calendar. Oh no, oh no. Oh no! Stella. Spilton party. For the dress I prefer a ball gown with a V neckline and a lot of bling. Will renting be cheaper? I want steak for the main course. The side dish can be salad and soup. When is the appointment for the dress fitting again? I feel like this is talking about a different event, not the birthday. Great idea for the present, by the way. You always have the best ideas for gifts since we were kids. I'm sure he'll love it. I know he used to have a planetary system poster in his room. Is he still into the whole astronomy thing? Who can say? It's a wedding ring. Alright. Let me drink some water before I get into this. I think I'll actually screenshot this because I feel like this will be very referenceable. Family birthday calendar. Okay, so January has Amelia, chocolate cake, and a new dress. Guess that's what she wants, or what they're gonna get her. Vincent, Hub's heart, new wallet. So this person is married to Vincent. I suppose. Abigail in April. Hang out with Sis at the restaurant. This is a Thai spa. Same place I got her for her 47th birthday last year. So Abigail is 48, I guess. May, Matthew, don't forget to have a video call with Bro and his family. Mom, quiet time. So Matthew and Mom have a birthday on the same day, or? No, well, I guess in the same month, not the same day necessarily. June, nothing. July, my birthday. Going to a buffet. Really want good food for my 45th. Sure. August, September, October, Gary. Bro's 50th birthday. I guess that's what's today, right? 50th birthday party. Need to buy something special. Ideas? A figurine, a record, or a pen? November. Cheesecake. Necklace. Byron. Dad hanging out at his favorite brunch place. Okay. That's so much stuff. Thank you, Amelia. No leather wallet. Marketing manager. Best insurance. Oh. I guess he's not pooping because he's sitting there with his pants on and the seat down. Actually, no, wait, the seat is up. The lid is up, but the seat is down. So maybe he's supposed to be pooping, but they didn't want to make it, you know, weird. Mom invites relatives. S purchases plus decorates the room. Ethan and I handle food. Purchase, serve, Indian curry, vegetarian, hot wings, pizzas. Uncle Timothy will bring from their restaurant. Pepperoni, meat lovers. Grandpa Mark and Mom don't eat meat. Uncle Vincent doesn't like curry. What? Fuck you, Vincent. 18. Confirm all guests. 19. Check food delivery time and availability. 20. All supplies must be delivered. Dad might notice it if there's a delivery on the weekend. 21. Remind guests. Don't forget this. Very important. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be time or date. For date, it seems like a little too long, I guess. I confirm the guests on the 18th when the thing happens at, I guess, the 22nd, maybe? Probably not, right? So these are probably time. I don't know. Mr. Wynn, I think that's how it's pronounced. Your dream home awaits. Where are the tissues? Too many presents, not enough tissues. Just got back from Memorial Crematorium. I remember the time when we went to stay at Grandma Mary's place. She gave me a hand-knitted beanie. Cute. It's too small for me now, but I still keep it in my wardrobe. Rest in peace, Grandma. I love you. Is the beanie here somewhere? Not seeing it. Speaking of college, Mary is going to major in journalism. She always been into mystery books. If you think there's a word missing. And writing. So that fits her. Ethan is still not sure, but he wants to do marketing just like Dad. Joshua said that he may want to switch majors. Noah is still in middle school, rather. But he said that he wants to go to the same uni as his brother. Okay. Maybe implying that Noah and Joshua are brothers? I'm going to start working at Uniglow. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but one day I'm sure people will see my designs in the store. In store. 2010 something. Uh-huh. Uncle Matt sent us a postcard off their sheep farm. Woof woolly. Very cute. Touring the farm with Uncle Matt. Alright. Still missing 6. Oh wait, we haven't looked at her yet. No, wait, yes we have. Happy birthday, I'm so proud of you. Happy 50th birthday, son. Happy birthday, you're all over the hill now. Hey, R. Happy birthday, happy 50th, Dad, Clara, Sylvia, Mary, Ethan. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay. What did that say? Record. So we can say that these 4 are the dad's children, right? Can I open the notes thing? That's not very handy then, honestly, if I can't just hit it while the other stuff is open. That kind of sucks. Let me... But then, I guess I'll open a text document. Dad. Birthday dad's kids. Lara, whoops, not Clary, Clara, Sylvia, Mary, and Lisa. Okay, well. So he's our dad. And I guess Clara hasn't really been around much in the game so far. Happy birthday, wishing you a day filled with joy and laughter. Simmons family. Coffee maker. Happy birthday, saw this and thought of you. Sorry I can't make it. A scooter. How handy. Still missing one thing. The big one here, no? No. Let me see if maybe now I can drink my tea. The cup is still super hot, but maybe... Yeah, it's drinkable. Okay, now where do we find the final clue, the final note, the final... whatever the fuck. Indian curry, it's vegetarian. Pile of steaming hot wings. Wait, have we not clicked on ourselves? No, we have. Oh, I found the thing here. Got a sticker. Clicked on everything there. Fine, let's turn on the thing with the notes. Wait, huh? What do you mean? Wait, I didn't, huh? But yeah, that's not a note, so that doesn't matter. What do you mean? Okay, but that is also nothing, so fuck you, man, don't mislead me. Jerk. And that's not it. This is done apparently. Huh? Okay, that was nothing. Huh? Okay. Finally found it. I thought I checked the entire thing, but I guess I didn't. Family brings cozy dining to community. Ethan and I at the restaurant was the Simmons. Okay, so the Simmons are these people, I guess. And one of them is here? Probably. Right, this guy, probably. With the hot wings. 2000X. Opening this restaurant has been a dream come true for our family, shared the owner, Abigail. My wife has... shared the owner. Abigail, my wife, has been by my side every step of the way. So Abigail is Simmons. And our 3-year-old son, Joshua, keeps us motivated with his energy. We've created a space that feels like home. Seeing families enjoy it makes all the hard work worth it. And there she's all prego. Look, I guess that's gotta be somebody else, right? Because she looks very different from this guy. So does this child. But she looks a decent bit like her, but maybe that's just because of the similar colored outfit and like kind of similar hair, but yeah, they must be different people. Housewarming party. Uncle Vincent and Aunt Rose are moving to a bigger house. Woohoo. So I guess though they are Vincent and Rose. But who said that? Is that Mary, I guess? Ethan and I at the restaurant with Simmons, right? That's gotta be her. So this is probably also from her. Calling them aunt and uncle. So from her perspective, so these are her siblings. But weren't we told that there are 4 people and not just 3? Whatever. So the parents, right? Gotta be these, and then the grandparents gotta be these. And then uncle or whatever. Youngest, specifically? I guess in that case, I don't know if I can put Vincent and whatever the fuck in there yet. But I will. Vincent and Rose. Oh. Oh. Here. This is what I want. Vincent and Rose. Whoops. Would they be Grinsnows now too? There was a note saying that so-and-so and somebody else took on their, the new family names. So probably they are all Grinsnows here. But maybe that note pertained more to these people. I don't know. The youngest one is Ethan, as far as I know. Grinsnow. Mary. Grinsnow. But if we're looking for oldest, I mean, I guess if this is telling us that there are only 3 siblings here, then it would still be Sylvia, right? So is this here saying that all of this is all necessary to clear? Or is it just this little bracket and then all of this that needs to be right? Probably that, but in that case I feel like this should say whether or not I'm right. Not that it... Oh wait, no, I haven't even finished it. Huh. But we can change that in a jiffy. Oops. And the youngest is here. All correct. Yippee. Let me continue drinking my tea before it gets cold. So hold on. All siblings in family tree are ordered from oldest left to youngest right. That's gonna be annoying. So I guess for their parents here, we just find out which of the, whether the mother or the father is older. But then here it's clear that female and then male here. But for the rest it's, I suppose, just like that again. Wait, find older? So it's not... Fuck you. Ah, this is a pain. This feels like a pain. Well, do we even know the names of their parents? I guess we know that Gary, it's his birthday right now, right? So that will be the father? I don't know if he's older or younger than his wife, though. Maybe she's in there, in that calendar that I'm looking at. But do we even know her name? We probably would if we paid attention. Abigail is not our mom, right? And Matthew isn't our dad? I kinda don't want to do this. If I could just have all of the notes in one place rather than having to scroll through all of these screens and shit. That would be one thing. But even like, you know, screenshotting all of the info and putting it down would be a pain in the ass. Mary or Grandpa? So this year is your grandpa? Do you have a Mary ring here? I guess... Alright, right, no. There was something about people taking on other names, so I guess his wife, the Mary, you know, the woman that we saw was dead in this other room. I guess she's also called Mary. This one. Oh yeah, Grandma Mary. Can we tell what if she's older or younger than her husband, though? But we do know that Joshua is older than Noah. Uncle Matt. Is that guy, I guess? But I don't know the age. You know what? I kind of really just feel like stopping. I really just don't feel like doing this. This is such a pain. I am really not enjoying this right now. I'm sorry. I think we're like I was gonna, you know, I was thinking this probably wouldn't take all that long to finish anyway. So I was thinking we'd go look for something else to play after we're done. But you know what? At this point, I think I might just switch to something else right now. Because this is just giving me negative feelings. And that's not the intent of this game, I'm pretty sure. I did not come prepared with what I would play next, though. So that's something we will have to figure out together, by which I mean me by myself. Because nobody's here. There are technically a lot of options. But what will I choose? Hmm. Let's see. I have some games already installed, like this game called Unsighted, which I heard about having some cool like time mechanics, but that also seems a little stressful because you can like time actually progresses and then you miss stuff potentially. But it's supposed to be interesting and play really well. But I don't think I want to get into that right now. I don't have Blueprints installed, but that's something I've been meaning to play. But well, I don't have it installed right now. Dredge is installed. Could play some fighting games. Yes, Your Grace is installed, but if I wanted to play that, I'd first have to tell a different friend. Crypt Custodian is the part of that trilogy that I haven't played yet, right? We played Islets or Easlets or whatever, and the other one. Kind of scrolling deep through the list to see if anything's already installed or sticks out to me. Not really. We could just play some more Musume, but I already did a run today and I don't really feel like it. We could play some of the other gacha stories or something, but I already don't really want to do that on stream right now either. Got some demos, I guess. Bummer about this game, though. I was really, really, really not expecting it to be just so much work. Kind of want to make up for this with a different, like, actual detective kind of game. But I don't really have one. I guess what we could do, maybe, you know what, maybe this is what I actually want to do. Maybe this is the right choice for all of us. It's a crazy choice. It's truly out there. It might be insane, but that might be the right thing to do. Maybe I should just finally replay the Great Ace Attorney. I've only played through those games once, and it's been a while. And that's, you know, I really like those games. They're like almost up there with the original trilogy, which I can't say about any of the other Ace Attorney games. They're so good, but they're not up there. You know what I'm saying, man? That's a really high ceiling to reach. So yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll move my camera over and oh, now we can enjoy. Okay, first off, let me just Alt F4 this game. Sorry, little problems. You were sadly not the game for me. Now I first gotta turn on my capture device software and then hope that the Switch 2 decides to cooperate. Or rather that the Switch 2 and the capture card and its software all cooperate together. Because I feel like the problem lies somewhere in the middle between all of them, and not with just one of them. Because, the Switch 2 by itself works. The capture card by itself works. Software usually works. But, yeah, that. But that ain't it. So what I do here is hold the power button and restart. And I repeat that process. Whoa. I was doing tricks there. I repeat that process until it works. So I guess while it's restarting, I'm gonna move my camera over. That's gonna make me look all freaky, probably. Oh, hey, it worked. No, wait, it didn't work. Sometimes it does a fun thing where the Switch 2 will look to be in prime condition. And so I think, oh, cool, it's working. But then the software crashes. So clearly it's not working. So now I'm turning the software back on while the fucking all of this flips out. And here we are at 480p. And yeah, by now I have gone and pre-ordered Metroid Prime 4. Whatever I do, I hope I'm done with it by the time that game releases. Officially. Let me check my camera real quick. To see if the, the camera angle and stuff is all okay. And the capture software crashed again. And my Discord is not showing me what my camera is wanting to do. Which is just great too. Maybe because this thing is already taking control of the camera. But now you can experience with me what it's like to have this fucking garbage happening. Sometimes it just takes like one reset and then it's fine. But yeah, most of the time it's like this. It's just down to how long is it going to be like this? And sometimes the answer is very long. Well, my Switch, turned on properly, but of course that's because the capture software crashed again. Because that's fun. Oh, yeah. Now you can see that happening too. And yep, it's still fucked. And it crashed. So not only is it not right, it also crashed. I love it. It's so awesome when that happens. Yeah, the crashing thing is actually on the rarer side, but if it crashes once, it just happens all over the place, and then that makes it even harder to set up properly, because then I'm like, do I start the software and then restart? Do I restart and then start the software? It's just so dumb. And it crashed, yeah. Because the Switch was looking good. So obviously the software had to crash. Would you please allow me to see something? Please. Oh, wait. No, that's the software crashing, isn't it? Yep, it is. It is. It always is. I guess it's good that there's now recorded footage of me going through this. So now if I want to point, I want to explain what it's like, I can just point at this. Come on, work now, please. Work now on the capture card. That didn't work very well. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's another failure. This is quite the bad one. Quite the bad one. Let's hope it's not gonna be the worst one. There was like a patch on the Switch 2 a while ago, a couple of days ago, week ago, I don't know. And like after that, it only took one reset to set the capture card up. So I was maybe hopeful that maybe Nintendo did something to that helps with this. But no, that was just a coincidence. Just a coincidence, of course. Nope. God, this is a pain. Ah. This is almost worse than playing Little Problems. Okay, that's mean. That's mean. Please work now. Please, 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 please. I think once I get it working, if I get it working, I'll make myself another cup of tea. Because one is really just not much. Please be kind. Please. Nope. Wait, it's still doing things, but not the right things. Yeah. It's funny that on my TV screen it actually looks even worse, like way worse than what the capture card is showing on my PC. It's like, those filters that some like, retro games, like especially Super Nintendo era games, have in re-releases to make them look smoother or something. It's kind of like that, but from like an even lower resolution. It's horrendous. Oh, wait. Oh, we got it. We got it. I don't know why it's showing up like that on stream, though. In weird ass tiny resolution. Now I just gotta find the fucking proper window. There it is. Why would you do that? I guess because like, when the window opened, it was smaller and then it failed to resize itself, even though that was the standard. Anyway, fit to screen. What the hell are you, huh? Why are you cut off at this? Huh? No, you're not. Wait, you're kind of cut off at the side. Yeah, you are. Why? That makes no sense. And why am I freaking out so much? Jesus Christ. And why does this still not entirely fit? Huh? Why is this not right? Is there anything missing there? The options button and the OK button are there. I don't get it. Hold on, let me just do some. Maybe this little fiddling with the camera will stop me from freaking out quite so much. But yeah, what is happening? How can the scaling be so wrong? That makes no sense. The height is correct. I guess it's a little, okay, maybe it should be a little lower here. But I also have no clue why it would have changed at all. Ever. Let's see if there's also room at the top. I guess there is. This is so weird. And this still won't fit for perfectly. This is so strange. It's never done that. What? This should fit perfectly into, the regular screen format. And I have no idea why it doesn't. What is happening? This is so weird. I would love to just reset the software, but if I do, then we'll have to redo this entire shit over and over again until it works again. Okay, how about I go here? And then we go back here. What the hell is this now? I guess it reset the thing properly, but now it's like small again. Or the big. Yeah, I think that kind of happened. But now it's too small again. But wait, no, it's no, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, now we can just fit it to screen again. Okay. Well, there's still. Then now there's a little bit extra at the top. And on the fucking. Ooh, I can't easily explain this, but the way the menuing here works is so fucking stupid. Eh. I guess this is. No, hold on. I gotta at least cut it down a little bit at the bottom where there's a white line. There. Now surely it'll be perfect. Note to self, if I'm gonna do this on stream again, switch to a different fucking scene before I turn on my capture software, because what the fuck was that? Okay. Now I'm gonna go AFK for a minute to make new tea and stuff. It's not gonna take 45 minutes though. Let's say 5 minutes, I don't know. I just realized I should have stopped the recording. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording so I can just separate these. And you can enjoy this episode of Not Really Little Problems, because I've decided to probably not play that anymore. Sorry, but we're moving on to greater things. Great things, in fact.